Hey guys, what's up? It's the Chinchilla Notebook here, and it has been a while since I last uploaded, which I will explain in just a moment now. But first of all, I just want to say, hey guys, it's been a really long time, and I'm sure you guys have missed me in my videos, so I'm sorry about that lengthy pause. Also, I'm filming with a big iPad that I'm not used to, so sorry if it's really shaky and weird. I'm just really not used to this, so. Okay, first of all, I just looked at my subscriber count, which I rarely look at, but I did, and I have 145 subscribers. Can we just take a moment to, can we just take a moment to just look at that number and be like, what? 145? I honestly, when I began the channel, when I got 10 subscribers, I was stoked. I was so happy, and you know what? I'm not any less happy now. I haven't been really noticing it, but I guess I should have, because 145 is so good, and I'm so thankful, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It means a lot, and seeing the comments that you leave and that people actually care, and you know, I'm actually making a difference. Thank you so much. When I started this, I thought nobody cared about chinchillas. Nobody knew about them. Everybody liked hamsters or guinea pigs or whatever, but I was wrong, and thank you so much for proving that. I mean, Merlin's also kind of hyper. Anyway, so I've been gone for a long time. I'm actually home. I'm not filming this pre-filmed. I'm actually home right now for the day. Actually leaving tomorrow. Oh goodness, he's deciding to move everywhere. So I'm sorry I haven't filmed, but the reason is I pre-filmed videos, but my iPad is really glitchy. I don't know what happened to it. I think it has a virus. So basically, oh goodness, basically, where was I? Oh yeah, I can't upload videos, and it really bothers me. I've tried really hard, but I can't. And then I've also been gone. I've been to camps this summer. I've been to church events. A lot of stuff has been going on for me. Also work. I'm going back to work this coming Monday, so it's a little difficult. And my iPad has been acting up, so sorry I haven't been uploading. I really didn't mean to leave you guys in the dark like that. I really do appreciate all of you. So sorry if it seemed like I didn't really care. Also, I came back. Oh dear, he's having issues. I came back and I wanted to let him out for playtime. It's been a long time since I've seen him, so I just cleaned his cage. My mom's been doing a pretty decent job at it, but she really just, she's like, I want you to come home. He needs you, so here he is. Anyway, so today's video is going to be a requested video. I have a lot of requested videos. Thank you for leaving so many nice ideas for me. I just have to get to planning them out. This one is going to be about bringing your chinchilla home. I did a how to handle plus bonding with your chinchilla video, which I talked a little bit about this, but I didn't really go into depth about it, and I decided I would just do it on this whole topic. Hey, I didn't put any dividers out, so I probably should have done that. So I put him back in his cage because he was getting way too crazy and I couldn't really film him. So I have some notes here, and we're just going to get right into it. So the first thing with bringing your chinchilla home is you've got to be prepared. And as far as prepared, so cute, that thing. As far as being prepared, I'm talking about having all the supplies and having all your research done. Never ever get a chinchilla, or any other animal for that matter, without doing your research about them. Don't get an animal thinking that it's going to be as easy as a cat or a dog. I mean, even a dog, you got to do your research. I got my first chinchilla without doing any research. In fact, it was such an impulse buy if I've ever seen one. We went to the store. I wanted to get a mouse. I was 10. I wanted to get a mouse. My parents saw a chinchilla and they're like, this is a cool animal. We bought it and we brought it home. I didn't even know what a chinchilla was before I saw it that night. And honestly, don't do that. It's not a good idea. Do your research. Always do your research. There are so many resources. My chinchilla was around the age of 2 when I started learning about how to properly care for a chinchilla. And let me just tell you, I was obsessed with watching chinchilla videos. I was like so happy that I had found the true way to take care of a chinchilla. There's books. There is videos on YouTube, there are websites, you've got so many resources. So when you bring your chinchilla home, have its cage set up, have its food out, everything that you need for your chinchilla, and just be really prepared. Never jump into the road of owning a chinchilla without being prepared. Let's say you do bring your chinchilla home on an impulse buy, or you get it as a gift and you have a chinchilla now and you have no idea what to do with it. Well, that must be why you're watching this video. So just get informed as quickly as you can, because honestly it is so much fun. I love chinchillas and I love learning about chinchillas. So, yeah. First thing is always be prepared and do your research. The second thing, upon the first week of getting your chinchilla, it is very important it's very actually vital for a chinchilla that you give it time to adjust. I've explained this in my other video, and I'll actually try to link that one down below if I can figure it out. I don't know if I can figure it out though. I'm kind of not good with computers, which I've said a million times. Anyway, but you have to give your chinchilla time to adjust. On the first week, it doesn't matter if they're adults or babies, they're going to be freaked out because this is a new place, new smells, new people, new sights. This is not their familiar cage. They've probably been taken from a group of chinchillas or whatever, and they're just really stressed out naturally. Any animal would be. And if you go with your whole family and friends, whatever, touching and smiling and laughing and holding and taking them out, it's really going to freak your chinchilla out. This is my second chinchilla. And what I did, okay, so my first chinchilla, I'll just tell you, me and my brother were little, and we were handling him, and we were petting him and screaming and holding and letting him out, and we really freaked him out, and I think that's really what ruined that relationship. He was spooked for the rest of his life, I'm not even kidding you. This guy was already social from the beginning, but what we did is for the first week, only I came. Like, my family was super excited for him, but I told them, no, you gotta give him time. So only I came and I fed him and put hay and water every day. And sometimes I just sat there and stared at him, but I didn't touch him. I didn't, oops, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, he's just doing that. Anyway. So I didn't touch him. I didn't try to get at him or anything like that. I didn't give him any treats. I just kind of let him alone. Sometimes I talked to him. Sometimes I just sat there and my presence was there. But for the first week, it's important to give him time to adjust, because if you just like go there and grab him, they're going to be traumatized, and it's really not good for the chinchilla. The next thing is you got to build trust with your chinchilla. I cannot stress this enough. Chinchilla, if you grab your chinchilla, if they get used to the thought of you reaching into their cage, grabbing them and taking them out all the time and petting them and touching them, they're not going to trust you, and you will not have a good relationship with your chinchilla. Building trust is really important, and one thing to do that is never take them out of their comfort zone. If they go in their hiding hut and they hide from you, don't chase them. They don't feel like being held, don't chase them. Some chinchillas just aren't type to that want to be held. Merlin is not, so I don't hold him. I respect his boundaries. Yes, he's a rodent and I'm a human, but I still respect his boundaries, because if I don't, it's not fun to own a chinchilla who really hates you and who's scared of you. And you've got to build that trust. They're stuck with you and you're stuck with them, so you might as well just do it right. So build that trust. Be respectful, and if they don't want you to touch them, just don't touch them. And you gotta bond with them. This is the only way to bond. I have a video on bonding, so I'm not gonna go into depth with that. I'm just gonna link that. Hopefully I'll link that below, and you guys can check that out. But the next thing is being the main caretaker. I know this is difficult if you A, share the pet with somebody else, or B, have a lot of siblings or whatever. It may be difficult because everybody wants to feed him or pet him or whatever, see him, and that's fine. But if you want to personally build a bond with your chinchilla, not just tame them, but build a bond, then you should try to be the main caretaker. For my family, it's easy. I can guarantee you my family is not going to try to take care of him unless I'm not home. But just try to be the main caretaker and talk to them. Talk to your chinchilla. It sounds crazy, but it's not. Talking to your chinchilla gets them used to your voice, which, by the way, my voice, I have a cold right now, so if you didn't know that, I do, and that's why I sound kind of weird. But anyway, that was random, but let's get back to the video. They get used to your voice, and they will learn the person that you are. Oh, goodness, he just jumped out. Okay. So the last thing is bonding with your chinchilla. Like I said, I have a video on this, but I'll tell you a little bit. Playtime is a great way. You let them, hey, he's going for it. He's not, never mind. Yep, he is. Hey, no. So playtime with chinchilla is great. If they run around a room with you in it, just don't reach out and touch them. Try to let them come to you. If I sit down, Merlin will literally not leave me alone. He will sit on me and he will crawl over me and go behind me and all this crazy stuff. So it's not impossible to get your chinchilla to do that with you, but you just gotta try your hardest. But Playtime is a great way to bond with your chinchilla and get them to know you. Oh, I know some people have said there are ways to get your chinchilla used to you by like putting your shirt in their cage to get the scent into, you know, their minds. But I don't know. I wouldn't do that because when you first get your chinchilla, you're going to freak them out if there's just this random thing in their cage that reeks of the scent of whoever it is. Chinchillas have great sense of smell, so they're going to be like more sensitive than we are to it. So overall, bringing your chinchilla home, it's very exciting. Everybody's going to love the new chin. Everyone's going to be excited. You want to show your friends or your family or whatever. But you really have to understand the main points of, first of all, be prepared. And second of all, give your chinchilla time. If you want to have a relationship at all, build trust with them. And third of all, what was my third point? Third of all, bringing your chinchilla home, well, actually, no, I don't even have a third of all. I don't know where I was going with that. But basically, building that trust is the most important thing because, you know, bringing a chinchilla home, it's easier for you, but not so easy for them. Got to keep in mind that they're animals, and they're probably not as excited as coming home with a stranger in a strange new world as you are. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I know I've been gone for some time, and I apologize for that, but it's been crazy, and I've gotten sick too, so that's great. In the middle of the summer, I got a cold. Anyway, I will see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't hesitate to leave your comments or questions down below. And yeah, Merlin is just going to see you guys later.
I'm ready to conquer, ready to fight injustice like